Hello students, today we will study unit number 2 AC circuits, in which we are going to understand one topic, which is measurement of power in three-phase circuit or in three-phase system. So in this video we are going to understand one method, which is 2 wattmeter method. That means with the help of 2 wattmeter, how you can measure the power of a three-phase system or three-phase circuit. Also in this video, we are going to derive this two important equation, which is tan phi, that is very much important to calculate the numerical, and derivation of power factor, which is cos phi. So I hope you are ready with your pen and paper. So without wasting much time, let us start this video. Okay. So first, we will consider one three-phase system. So for that purpose, we will consider three loads. Suppose over here, that is one load, say Z, another load, say Z, and another load, say Z. Okay. Now these three loads are connected in star. Now to the first load, with the help of line conductor, that is your line, with the help of line conductor, we will supply the current with the help of, say, R phase. To the second load, we will supply the current with the help of one line conductor, that is also, you can say, line from the Y phase. And to the third load, by using one more line conductor, that is also line conductor will supply the current with the help of, say, B phase. Okay. Now we are studying 2 wattmeter method. That means with the help of 2 wattmeter meters, so how we can measure the power of this system. Now wattmeter means what? That you know very well. It measures the power. How it measures the power? That you know that it has two coils. Which are the two coils? First is your current coil. Current coil will measure what? It will measure the current that is connected in series, that also you know. And another is pressure coil, or you can say voltage coil. Voltage coil will measure what? Voltage. So wattmeter will do what? It will measure the power by using which equation? V into I. Power P is equals to V into I cos phi. Okay. Now we will take 1 wattmeter, which has one current coil. That current coil is connected in series, and that is connected in parallel with the load, pressure coil. So first we will connect current coil. So over here I will connect the current coil in series with what? With first load, that will be current coil. Another is what? Pressure coil or voltage coil, which is connected parallel with the load, that is your load. So parallel with the load, like this I can connect, that is what? That is your pressure coil, means PC. Okay. And the last end of this pressure coil is connected with such load, with what? We are not connecting the wattmeter. So I will say that with load number 3, I am not going to connect any wattmeter. So the another line or another end of the pressure coil, I will connect with that load number 3, like this. Okay. So you should remember that another line of the or another end of the pressure coil you will connect with such load to which you are not connecting the wattmeter. Okay. So now that will become your wattmeter. It will provide us the reading of W1 in terms of power. Okay. Similarly, now I will use another wattmeter, because 2 wattmeter method is there. Another wattmeter which has one current coil. So supposing over here I will connect one current coil, say CC, and it has one pressure coil. Pressure coil is connected parallel, so that is the parallel connection of pressure coil. And last end of the pressure coil we are connecting with what? With such load to which we are not connecting any wattmeter. So this load number 3 having no wattmeter, so over here I will connect. So that is known as common point. That same point you can connect over here. Okay. Now that will be what? That will be your wattmeter 2. Over here it will provide us the reading of power in terms of W2 reading. Okay. So that is the arrangement of these 2 wattmeters. Now question may arise that which type of reading that wattmeter 1 and wattmeter 2 will provide us. So for that purpose, we will write over here that W1 is equals to what? Reading will be what? That will measure current, that will measure voltage, V into I cos phi, V into I cos phi. So V will be what and I will be what? That we have to find. So for wattmeter 1, V will be what? Okay, so that is connected in parallel between what? Between line 1 and last 10 is connected with line 3. So that is line 3. So between these two lines, whatever potential is there, that is known as what? Line voltage or line potential, which is how much? V. That is which one? B, and that is R. So I will write VBR. Okay. Now current will be what? So over here instead of V, I will write VBR. Current will be what? So connect that current coil is connected in series with this line, and in this line current will be what? From R phase, IR line current will flow. So multiply with IR, and remaining is what? Cos phi. So over here I will write cos 30 minus phi. Now question may arise that why we are writing 30. So simple answer is that in previous videos of that star connection, we have already drawn one phasor diagram, and in that phasor diagram I have said, or we have indicated on the diagram also, that angle between VBR and IR is what? 30 degree. That's why we are writing 30 degree. Okay. Now question may arise that why we are writing minus phi. Because also we know that in the three-phase system, whatever three phases are there, among that one phase is lagging and one phase is leading. As for example, like this, I will draw the diagram. That is the one phase, and other phase is what? Lagging. So over here I will draw like this, lagging. Lagging means that is how much? Lagged by phi. Lagging means minus. So that's why I have considered negative sign. Similarly, if we'll talk about wattmeter 2, that which type of reading it will provide us. So wattmeter 2 is equals to what? So again, V will be what? I will be what? So for wattmeter 2, it is connected between which two lines? Wattmeter first and second and third. So that will be what? That will be potential difference across these two lines, which is how much? So over here I will say that is line voltage V of what? Y, and that is your VYD. So I will write VYD into current is how much? From this line current will flow from Y phase, so current will be IY. So I will write over here, it will be your IY, remaining is cos 30 plus phi. Now question may arise that why 30 we are writing? Because we know that angle between Vy and Iy is how much? It is 30 degree. Why plus phi we are writing? Because we know that in three-phase system, one phase is lagging and another phase is leading like this. Okay, so that is leading by plus phi. Leading means plus, so that's why we have written plus phi. Okay, so that will be our equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, now here we are talking about what? We are talking about balanced system, and you know very well, for balanced system what we are saying, whatever line voltages are there, they are same, and whatever line currents are there, they are also same. So over here line voltages are which one? First one is VBR is equals to VRY is equals to VYB. All the line voltages are same, which is equals to VL, and all the line currents like IR is the line current, over here IY is the line current, and over here IB would be the line current. All line currents would be same, which is equals to IL. So now in both of this equation, we will replace the value of VBR as VL and IR as IL. Similarly, VYB line current is VL and line potential is VL, and IY that is line current IL. So equation will be what? So first I will write this equation. Over here I will write W1 is equals to VL IL cos of 30 minus phi, and next W2 equation I will write, which is how much? VL IL cos of 30 plus phi. Now we are getting these two equations. Okay, now next is what that we'll discuss. So first of all I am going to rub. So we are getting these two equations. So first of all what we will do, we will go for W1 plus W2. Okay, then whatever answer we will get, that we will see, and next we will go for W1 minus W2. Then we will check which type of answer we will get. So W1 plus W2, over here I will write W1 minus W2. We will check the answer. Okay, if we will go for W1 plus W2, then how I can write? W1 is VL cos 30 minus 5, then plus W2 VL IL cos 30 plus 5. Okay, I will take VL as common, VL IL as common, VL IL into the bracket cos of 30 minus 5 plus cos of 30 plus 5. Okay, which is equals to VLIL. Now that is what? Cos A minus B. So equation is what? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So same thing we will apply over here. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, plus, that is the equation of cos A plus B. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay, now if you observe this, so you can say that that is plus sin 30 sin 5 minus sin 30 sin 5 would be cancelled, and cos 30 cos 5 cos 30 cos 5, that is 2 times. So I will write VLIL, then 2 times of cos 30 cos 5. Okay, so VLIL 2 into, now cos 30 value is what? Root 3 by 2, that will be your cos 5. So 2 will get cancelled. So answer will be what? Root 3 of VLIL cos 5. So that is the answer of what? That is the answer of W1 plus W2. So equation number 1. Okay, now we'll go for W1 minus W2. So what we can write? That VLIL cos 30 minus 5, then minus VLIL cos 30 plus 5. Okay, now again I will take VLIL as common, then remaining is what? Cos 30 minus 5 minus cos 30 plus 5. Okay, then VLIL, then into the bracket what we can write? That is the equation of what? Cos A minus B. So cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, minus, remaining is what? Cos A plus B. So cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay, then VLIL, then cos 30 cos 5 plus sin 30 sin 5 minus cos 30 cos 5 minus plus sin 30 sin 5. Okay, so VLIL is equal VLIL. Now cos 30 cos 5 minus cos 30 cos 5 will get cancelled. That is sin 30 sin 5 plus sin 30 sin 5 means 2 times of sin 30 sin 5. So VLIL, then 2 times of sin 30 value is 1/2 sin 5. So 2 will get cancelled. So answer will be VLIL sin 5. That is the answer of W1 minus W2. So equation number 2. Okay, now what we will do? We will divide 1 with 2. Why? Because if you will divide cos 5 with sin 5, so you will get the answer of tan 5, and that answer we want. Okay, so over here I will write what? That 2 divided by 1. So 2 divided by 1 means I will write W1 minus W2 divided by W1 plus W2 is equals to VLIL sin 5. So VLIL sin 5 divided by root 3 of VLIL, then cos 5. So it will be your cos 5. So VLIL will get cancelled. So W1 minus W2 divided by W1 plus W2 is equals to what? Is equals to sin by cos. It will be tan phi divided by root 3, and we want the answer of tan phi. So tan phi is equals to root 3 will go over here, w1 minus w2 whole divided by w1 plus w2. So that is the first derivation. Tan phi is equals to this. Now onwards we will derive the power factor, which is cos phi. So that important result of tan phi I will write over here. So over here I will write tan phi is equals to what? Is equals to root 3 of w1 minus w2 divided by w1 plus w2. Okay. Now next is cos phi will derive. So first of all I will rub the. Okay, now next is what? Cos phi means power factor we have to derive. So for that purpose we know that cos phi, instead of cos phi can we write 1 upon sec phi? Yes, we can write. Acha, instead of 1 upon sec phi can I write 1 upon sec square phi? Yes, I can. Square root and square root will get cancelled. Okay, so instead of this can I write 1 plus tan square phi, because 1 plus tan square phi is what? Sec square phi. Okay, now I will write 1 divided by under square root of 1 plus tan square phi. Tan phi value we have tan square, means that will be your square of root 3, means it will be 3, and square of this whole term, so can I write like this, that w1 minus w2 divided by w1 plus w2 whole square. Okay, which is equals to 1 divided by under square root of 1 plus 3. Now I will take common as w1. So 3 w1 if I will take common. So into the bracket 1 minus w2 by w1 I will get whole square divided by, that is multiplication. W1 again I will take common from the bottom side. So W1 I will take common over here, 1 plus W2 by W1 whole square. So W1 will get cancelled. So 1 divided by 1 plus 3 of what? Of 1 minus W2 by W1 divided by 1 plus W2 by W1 whole square. Okay, now over here we will consider that W2 by W1 is equals to R, where R is known as ratio of wattmeter readings. Whatever W1 W2 we have taken from wattmeter, so ratio of wattmeter reading is W2 by W1. Instead of that we will put the value of R. So I can write like this, that 1 divided by square root of 1 plus 3. Okay, then 1 minus W2 by W1 R divided by 1 plus W2 by W1 wattmeter reading ratio whole square. Okay, come over here. Next we are talking about what? Cos phi, which is equals to 1 divided by root of. Now we will take LCM as 1 plus r square, so that 1 plus r square I will multiply over here. LCM we are taking, so into the bracket 1 into 1 plus r square plus 3 1 minus r whole square divided by LCM is what? 1 plus r square, so 1 plus r whole square. Okay, so cos phi is equals to, now that 1 plus r square root will go upside, so it will be your 1 plus r whole square upside divided by, that will be what? That will be under square root of 1 plus r whole square plus 3 1 minus r whole square. So cos phi is equals to, that 2 1/2 will get cancelled, so 1 plus r only over here. That will be the equation of what? A plus b square, so a square plus 2ab plus b square, okay, plus 3, that is the equation of what? A minus b whole square, so a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, next is cos phi is equals to 1 plus r divided by under square root of 1 plus 2r plus r square plus 3 minus 3 2s are 6r, then plus 3r square. Okay, cos phi is equals to 1 plus r divided by under square root of, that is 1, that is 3, so 4 then that is 2r, that is minus 6r, so minus 4r, that is r square, 3r square, so plus 4r square. So cos phi is equals to 1 plus r divided by, now from the bottom side I will take common as 4. So 4 it will come how? By 2, because 2 square, so 1 half will get cancelled. So remaining is what? 1 minus r plus r square. So that is the answer of what? That is the answer of power factor cos phi. This derivation is very much important regarding to your university examination. So this is all about the story of method of 2 watt meter. So now I would like to end this video. So till then, read hard, work hard. Thank you very much.